Start first with his son, Jackson. Jackson, if you wouldn't mind coming and sharing your thoughts about your dad.
All right, so, sorry about that, just feeling a little bit nervous. So I wrote down some remarks about my dad, and I would just like to start by just thanking everyone for being here. I know this is like a pretty tight-knit service, and I just appreciate everyone coming here to remember my dad. So I'll read what I wrote. I said, this is something that I did not expect to write, at least not for a long time. I am at a loss for words because it's still surreal to me that my dad is actually gone. I knew my dad as exceptionally tough and stubborn. He was often completely unyielding, almost like a boulder. I figured that if anyone could beat cancer, it would be him. Just fairly recently, like in June, we moved a set of barbells. I took him from his house. When I met him in September, he was sick and pale, but still talkative. And I just wanted to let everyone know that he put up a really good fight against an aggressive and an unfair disease. Towards the end, he was fighting really hard, the whole time thinking of my sister and I. And at the very end, he held on and really pushed to spend a little bit more time with family, basically to see his brother and sister. So that said, in these remarks, I do not want to focus on the roughly 0.3% of his life that he spent seriously ill. I'd much rather highlight important memories that I have from his many healthy years. So some of my earliest memories with him are of him teaching me how to play chess. So for a while, I was obsessed with being able to beat him at it, and that didn't happen for a long time. This, more so than anything else, helped me learn how to think critically. So it was just really important life lesson. He also taught me a lot of arithmetic and algebra tricks from a young age, and this helped me out in school a lot. So I owe a lot of my understanding of math and stuff to him. My fondest and most personal memories with my dad involve hiking and the outdoors. He took me on many day hikes in the wilderness near Las Vegas from a young age. And when I got a bit older, he took me on a few multi-day hikes in the spring mountains. He would also go on solo hikes himself. He really appreciated nature and the desert. He found beauty in it. He found the desert and nature to be beautiful, and this rubbed off on me. My dad also played catch and practiced baseball with me pretty often. Throughout the time I knew him, he mostly enjoyed sports for the whole statistics and prediction aspect of sports, but I think he enjoyed the athletic performances and art of the games to an extent. He was obsessed with boxing, at least, especially when I was 10 or 11 or so. We had a punching bag in the house and weights, and he taught me how to throw punches correctly. That was actually kind of funny. He was show me how to throw a punch, and I did the kid thing where you hit with your wrist, and he's like, no, you can't do that. You have to, you have to do it the right way. When I was a younger kid, we watched boxing matches together on pay-per-view. I was allowed to stay up past my bedtime for it, so I always hoped the fights went all 12 rounds and to the judges. He had a really good but unusual sense of humor, and I couldn't really appreciate that fully till I got older. His favorite comics were among the likes of Steve Martin, George Carlin, and Jerry Seinfeld. In our house, he displayed a brick from the demolished Mapes Casino in Reno, like it was some kind of relic. He also thought getting kicked out of casinos was hilarious, especially the El Cortez. And he was obsessed with punishing the face by eating way more than the price of admission. So generally, he was willing to put in a lot of effort to somehow get one over a casino or a big business, even if it was way more trouble than it was worth. And overall, I think what I would remember most about my dad is just that he championed logical thinking above emotion. He was very intelligent and had a no-nonsense analytical mind. He was a great writer, gambler, although he'd rather be called an advantage player, and problem solver. And above all else, he was an excellent teacher to me. I learned countless lessons from him that I can't possibly detail today. So he was not a perfect person, no one is, but I can confidently say that he was a good man and a great dad, I love him very much, and I'll miss him dearly. So that's what I had to share.
Let's give a clap. Appreciation. Chad,